So first fight is against Chaos Bahamut, and at 50% HP there will be a cutscene that will play, and during that cutscene, well, there's a small period of time before the cutscene where you can deal damage, so if you use lightning strikes they will miss. They have to be careful. It takes 7 lightning strikes to trigger the cutscene. So the next lightning strike will trigger the cutscene. However, I want my ATB to be as full as possible after the lightning strike, or after the cutscene. So I'm charging it up to full and then doing only 1 lightning strike. So my ATB will be ready, so I can get 2 lightning strikes off before the first Umbral Wise happens here. Yoloing a little bit here, because if he Umbral Wises again, I'm dead. Good.
Time for a real fight.
In this fight, there's a glitch that allows you to get your ATB back, or allows you to, like, your moves still go off if you get interrupted, but you get your ATB back for some reason. Or, well, I think the ATB getting back is normal, or getting the ATB back is normal, but the move going off is not. So I get the damage, I can do the damage, and still I can get my ATB back for free if I get interrupted. I'm going to try to get interrupted as much as possible during this fight. Pretty good pattern I'm getting here. I got the Mega Flare skip. Very good, Chaos Bahamut. Alright, so good Chaos Bahamuts. And now I'm heading on to the Necton fight. So here are 2 types of enemies I'm going to be fighting in these next 5 fights. Nectons and Meonectons. Nectons die from 3 ruins, so I'm gonna do that to kill them. But you want to... the Meonectons, they have more HP, so I want to stagger them. Because after staggered, they take like double damage. So... I used 3 fires to stagger, or well, I think 2 is enough to stagger them, but I used 3 fires to stagger, and then finish them off with 3 ruins after that, or with ruins. And now the last Immunecton has staggered, so I'm gonna have Sarah kill the Necton, and while Noel finishes off the Immunecton. Pretty nice fight, and I got a Phoenix down as well, which is good. Then the next fight is 3 or 4 Nectons and a Immunecton. I'm gonna have Sarah and Noel first kill off 1 Immunecton each. And then Noel will kill another Necton while I stagger the Immunecton. Then I'm going to target the last Necton while Noel is gonna go and kill the Immunecton. Then I'm timing my shift so that Noel does not do the backflip and his ready animation for the Noel to start the last string a little bit faster. Now this is the same fight as before, but it has one less Immunecton or one less Necton, so that now when Noel kills that one, it will be the last last Necton that died. And now I can have Sarah help Noel kill the last the Immunecton. And then this fight is the same as the one before, so this one has 4 Nectons again, and I will do the ready animation cancel. Soon. So we can see that Noel will start his string. And now Noel did the backflip because Sarah was too slow to kill the Necton there. And another Phoenix down. I got like 3 Phoenix downs already. That's really good. Phoenix downs sell for 500 gil each, so getting 3 is like 1500 gil, which is very nice. Means I can buy a lot of Gusal Greens, so I can use a lot of potions. Or sorry, a lot of chocobos. And so here we get introduced to the random encounters of this game. So the Moklok, when a random encounter spawns on the field, you get this clock that starts winding down. And if it goes all the way to the end, you get timed out and have to fight the battle without the option to retry the fight. So you either had to win or die. And if you die, then you can retry the encounter or retry the fight.
Just when we need him, the boss ain't here.
Then picking up this Liber Scope, I was fortunate to, I just got to the chest before the encounter, so I was able to pick it up. But yeah, how the encounters work is that if you move far enough away from the enemy, or all enemies that spawn, you will despawn the encounter and don't have to fight them. And there are 2 types of encounters: passive encounters and aggressive encounters. Passive encounters like this have the green segment, and after it goes away from the green segment, or after the Moklok goes by the green segment, then it starts. Then the enemy starts moving, and they stand still while it's on the green section. Then there are aggressive encounters that do not have the green section, and those will start coming after you immediately. But now Gogmagog. Gogmagog is a little bit annoying because I don't have access to my paradigms yet, or I can't customize paradigms. So I have to deal with the default paradigms, and they are not that great. So it's gonna take a while to stagger this one, because this is the only paradigm where I have a Ravager, and that means that Building chain is a little bit slow here. A bit slow fight. Oh well. Nice. What are you learning?
We made it.
Wait up.
Uh-huh.
Backside is off limits for now.
Well, shouldn't we check it out, though?
Right. So, now I do have access to Paradigms and Crystarium. So now I can start leveling up, and I can create a set of Paradigms that is much more efficient at building chain and killing the enemies.
Stay away from the mountain path. After her.
Stay on her, Mom.
So I'm gonna start leveling up now. In this game, you can choose which roles you'll develop, and I'm just gonna spam everything into Ravager, so that my characters learn the high tier Ravager spells as fast as they can. And
When I was on Cocoon, I did nothing but watch vids. Look, the moguls reacting to the kids.
Yeah, I don't think he's
On.
just looking for playmates.
And yeah, yeah, I want both Sarah and Noel get as much magic as they can, and I want them to learn the high tier Ravager spells as quickly as possible, because those are really useful for the Ren and for dealing damage and stuff. So
Hey, has anyone seen my boots?
I want to learn those as fast as possible. And I stopped Noel though after level 5, Ravager level 5, because or sorry, at level 4, because at level 5 Noel would learn Frost Strike, and go away. That's the first aggressive encounter. But yeah, at level 5 Noel would learn Frost Strike, and then Noel would use Blizzard, Frost Strike Blizzard against second Gogmagog. And I don't want him to do that because the animation for that sequence is really slow, and it's worth not giving or having less stats on Noel and have Noel only spam Blizzard. Then it would like. It's better to have Noel only cast Blizzard, even if that means Noel has a little bit less magic for the next fight, than waiting through the long animation.
What's that? Huh?
just have to head for the gate.
I don't get it. What was that article?
You want to take a moment to say goodbye before we leave?
Thanks. I think I'm okay. The gate is where the meteorite fell.
Yeah. So the next fight is against Gogmagog, and Gogmagog opens with a initial barrier, which makes him not take. It basically not take any damage until you use dagger and get rid of the barrier. So I want to stagger as fast as possible, but I also want to have a long enough stagger that I can kill in one stagger, so he doesn't do the barrier again.
Understandable, though.
And so first I'm gonna do a string of ruins in commando. That gives more chain duration and stagger duration. Or the more chain duration you have, the longer your stagger is gonna be. So that's why I'm gonna do this couple of ruins here. And then I'm gonna start spamming fire, thunder, fire. And the reason why I'm using alternating between fire and thunder is because there's a bonus to chaining when you alternate skills. That's also the reason why Noel would like to use Blizzard First Strike Blizzard if I let him. A little bit of a bad fight, but whatever. So now that I'm done with the... oh, there's an encounter there. Done with the Gogmagog, I can I get a lot more CP, so I can level up Sarah and Noel further. And this time I can allow Noel to get the first strike, because Noel will also learn arrow and have way more magic than strength now, so that Noel will preferably do now Noel wants to alternate between Blizzard and Arrow rather than Blizzard and Frost Strike. So it's okay that
Sure you're ready?
it's okay that he learns it now. And I have to watch this cutscene until the live trigger to proceed. If I were to skip the cutscene before that, the game would not allow me to proceed. Alright, and the next we're fighting against the Paradox Alpha, and this fight introduces us to the cinematic actions. And the first cinematic action gives bravery to Noel and faith to Sarah, and the second one gives staggers Paradox Alpha, and this means that I don't have to do any chaining in this fight. But I'll just deal as much damage as I can to trigger those cinematic actions as fast as I can. Here's the first one. Second one. Now he's staggered and takes a lot more damage, so... I can kill him.
Hostile located. Engage at will. Paradox effect confirmed. Targeting Atlas. Fire!
Oh, I forgot to make a prediction about Necton. Oh, I got a Magician's Mark as well. I'm so rich now.
Right this way, please. Did you hear about the new head of the investigation? Okay, listen to this.
All clear here. All clear over there.
Right. So,
Why did you offer to stop the giant?
next fight is the Monster Crystal tutorial, and that teaches how to capture monsters. The third party member of this game will be the monster ally, and after beating this, you can start getting your own monster allies. You're actually guaranteed to get these guys. And immediately I want to capture my first one, and that is Necton. So there can be groups of Necton that can spawn here.
Figures.
And we need an artifact to open it, right?
Right. Key is something
At Brescia.
time.
Oh, interesting. I did not get an encounter before this.
Come on, Mom.
And that's Necton's. And first try Necton.
Too easy.
Nice.
There used to be a cemetery in the ruins, but now it's gone. If you come across any gravestones, let me know. It's driving me crazy.
Okay, that's a passive, that's good. Outside of the tunnels in this area, there are a lot of aggressive encounters. So every time you get a passive here, it's nice. Yeah, it's a 15% chance to get an Necton at every kill, so getting it first try is lucky. Necton is a Ravager monster who is gonna help me build chain. Another Necton, huh?
Must be it.
So here I need to collect all these crystals, and I can only touch or only step on each tile once. Simple enough. The puzzles are always the same, so remember what to do on each one of them. They're not too hard to figure out, to be honest. First place. Then I touch the Atlas control device, so Atlas gets weakened, and now I can actually go and fight it.
Something.
Time is a box full of possibilities. Until someone from the future peeks inside, the past remains uncertain. You know what I think? Maybe we're just one of those possibilities, waiting for the box to be opened. And I think this paradox...
That's a nice encounter. That means that I'm not gonna get an encounter outside, and I don't have to force an encounter to do so. So that's nice. I grab this Phoenix down, sell for money, and then I'm gonna use the shop. Sell all the Phoenix Downs. I'm gonna buy 30, 12.
There he is.
And then I'm gonna put the Necton into my party. Make Try Disaster my default paradigm, because I want to chain as much as possible at the start of the fight, so I can stagger Atlas before Atlas can do his move where he punches and interrupts everyone. And I bought the Potent Droplets so I can level up Necton to level, I think it's 15. Yep. So I can give Necton more ATB. And then I
not looking too happy.
enter the fight. So now, should be able to stagger for the punch. No.
So how do we do?
He did it.
Now I'm failing this cinematic action on purpose, because if you succeed in it, you will get another set of triggers for Noel, and that's slow. So
How did we get here?
No, look out!
Move!
I think I found his weak spot. Ready?
Do it!
Wait for it.
this is gold, maybe? Yeah.
I wonder what.
Alyssa, we took Atlas down. That place you were looking for is right in front of us. There's...
Right. So, after beating Atlas, the artifacts arrive here, and I can get those to move on to future areas.
Go, Mog.
Nice, Mog.
Koopa Koopa. Come on, Mog.
I can't reveal while I'm on the Chocobo, so
Way to go,
I have to
Bobblehead.
dismount and spend a Gazelle Green to get that artifact. Quite annoying. Oh well. And here I pay attention to where the Chocobo wanders to. So, because when I come back here, I want to get back on the Chocobo, and there's a small period of time where I can move in the map, in the world map, or in the overworld, before I can see anything. So I'll try to find the Chocobo without, before I can actually even see. So I pay attention to where it goes, and then I open the gate. And instead of going the sun left that I opened, or that I unlocked there, I'm going back to New Bodom, because I need to get a Graviton core, or I need to get 5 Graviton cores in this run. And one of the faster ones to get is here at New Bodom. And I could not get it in the first time through, because it requires Moogle reveal. And
Go, Mog.
and I didn't have that unlocked until Brescia. I get the Graviton core, then I run until I get an encounter, and then I leave. This prevents me from getting an encounter at Brescia Ruins, and delays the encounter at Yasja's Massif to as late as possible. Because at Yasja's, if I get encounters too quickly, they probably catch me, and it gets annoying. But with that encounter, I should only get 3 encounters in Yasja's before I'll die. Yeah, I found the Chocobo, and then I move on. I'm going to grab a another Graviton core before opening the other gate. Picking up the Graviton cores as early as possible as well is nice, because it gives 500 CP, so that's a little bit more stats for Sarah and Noel. Even though I don't need them until way later.
Go, Mog.
So again, mounting the Chocobo to reveal the Graviton core, and then I go back.
Nice.
And I now have both Yasja's Massif and Sunlight Waterscape unlocked, and I have to do both of the both branches of the story to proceed. or to unlock future areas. And but I can do them in any order, and I can bounce back and forth with them. So I'm going to Justice first, because there's a monster ally here that I want to catch, the Kangas. And that's gonna be very helpful in the Sun Life part of the story.
Opportunity to learn about the world below us. Our scientists have only just begun to study the mysteries of Grand Pulse.
Yeah, here's the searchlight area. When you're at or near a searchlight, the Maw clock goes backwards, and the enemies can't move. But when you are far away from the searchlights, the Maw clock goes, or it ticks down really fast, and it's harder to avoid the enemies. I can use the searchlights into my advantage to get more,
There seems to be a rift
to get away
between
from
those
some
who stayed on
encounters.
Cocoon and the ones who moved to Pulse.
I'm picking up this chest for 540 gil, and I ignored the chest earlier, which has a Giselle green, because I was able to buy so many. And I got a passive encounter there, which is really nice. Very good Yashchas, and well, very good Yashchas as long as I don't die to Elodie. But very good Yashchas encounters. Then I'm gonna buy a Magician's Mark here. I would buy 2, but I already got one as a drop from the Paradox Alpha, so that's nice. Then I'm gonna do some leveling up so that I have enough HP and HP to survive and more magic to deal damage against Elodie. Elodie can be very dangerous. So yeah, and again I'm spamming everything in Ravager, so so they get more stats. Equip the Magician's Mark. Magician's Marks give 10% boost to your magic damage, so that's why I equip them. And now Winter's Fight. And Elodie can open with either D Protega or D Shelga. D Protega is much nicer. The fight is much easier like that, because I can stagger cancel the first swipe very easily. And then swipes don't deal enough damage that I need to worry about it. This fight looks scary, but it's not after you get the D Protega. Go.
Tell me, Hope. Isn't the Academy a research institute? Why do you need so many soldiers?
Without the fallacy around, we have to be able to protect ourselves. And that means guns.
The time distortions spawn hostile creatures. Until we can resolve the paradox, we need military force to repel threats. These armed patrols are essential for our safety. A great many things.
Here you need to talk about the ruins before you can skip the cutscene.
So this
And while waiting for Hope now, I'm picking up this chest for Boarding Talisman. It sells for like 375 gil or something,
And guide her country.
which is quite nice.
I'd like to see some evidence of the gate's progress.
Then I do another Crystarium. Gonna give Noel another ATB segment. And and for Shara, I'm going to give I'm going to teach a Saboteur role and D-Shell, so that now Saboteurs debuff debuff enemies, and now Sarah can inflict D-Protect and D-Shell on enemies, so I can kill them faster. D-Protect makes enemies take more damage from physical, and D-Shell makes them take more damage from magic attacks. Yeah, talking about the Ruinga, we did not see, fortunately, from Alodai. If Alodai starts with D-Shell Ga, then Alodai will be spamming Ruinga, which is much more powerful than the swipe, and would make me have to do stuff to stay alive. But yeah, now I'm going to try to catch a Gahangas. Gahangas has a 20% chance to be tamed every time I kill one. Okay, we get the single Gahangas, which is fine. Okay, if I get first try, then this is optimal. Encounter to get. But I did not. Second try. Not a third try. Sorry, believers. Not a fourth try.
Damn it.
Not a fifth try. Not a sixth try. Not a seventh try. I've been getting so unlucky with Gahangas lately. Eight. 9. I think my burst is 40 tries on Necton. Or if it's 40 enemies. There is no reset. There's no reset run.
Be ready for anything.
What, 10th try? Or 11th? Something like that.
I want to go back to the city. I want to go back to the city.
The Gahungas is a synergist, and synergists give buffs to your party. I thought Gahungas knows now Bravery and Faith, so he can cast those on Serendipity. No. I'm especially interested in the Faith because Faith makes you deal more magic damage, and that's what I want Serendipity to do.
But why? Why did she react the way she did? Wow. That is one gigantic monster.
Arrow ram.
Get close, I'll cover you. Don't be a fool. Come on, trust me.
Nice fight.
Kicking me off. Come on, all together. Now, with you.
Oh, I got the Martyr's badge. That's a lot of money if I recall correctly. My drop luck, my money luck has been really good. The only bad thing about this run has been the Gahungas. far.
Mog, what's got your attention?
Made me lose 3 minutes.
That's fine.
Got it. If we get stuck, just look for a vine.
Hey, no. How old are you?
18?
Younger than me.
I guess so.
These Flan aren't stopping anytime soon, huh?
So,
It looks like the Flan are all headed in that direction.
early encounter.
Look at these guys. They sure know how to stay in line.
Need some definitely. If I, well, I guess I may get that encounter, which would be nice. I actually probably want to get that encounter.
Let's break up the party and get our artifact.
I'm thinking where I want my encounter to be, because I want to avoid getting an encounter when I
Done and done.
I want to avoid getting an encounter when I'm about to open the gate to Archive Step. So I'm thinking I might force an encounter before the mini flans, the second mini flan fight. I think I want to do that. Yeah, I go to Coliseum to get the white hole gem, which is required to get, so you can get the black. It's required to get, or it's one of the 2 fragments that you need to weaker royal rightness, so you can kill it as a mutant tomato.
Big jellyhead is starting to slow down.
Those small flan keep coming and coming. They're pouring out of Pulse knows where.
Do you think there's still another paradox?
It's possible. Other paradoxes do occur. You got this. Great.
Okay, that got the artifact, that's good. Probably super annoying if it fails.
Giddy up.
No, that did not.
Giddy
What are you doing, Mog?
up. Giddy up.
So annoying.
Over there, Mom.
Mog did some weird movement and wasn't close enough to the
Told me what
mini flans I needed to reveal.
Long story short, I'm trying to save humanity.
Let me lose some time.
I lived at the end of days.
Okay, I want to get an encounter here.
See how he ends.
Hey, this is where the plan we're trying to get
Nice.
to.
And there's our artifact.
Wow. That's dumb.
This one's mine.
I didn't know how that was a 4-star fight, by the way.
Back to the Historia Crux, right?
From my own history, the pillar was gradually eroded over centuries before Civil War finally toppled it.
Did your history books happen to mention the monster?
No, the rate that thing is eating through the crystal, it won't.
Alright, so now I go to our cult step, and here I need to go and fight the...
We should talk to those people. Maybe they
I need to
can
go
tell
and
us
fight
what's going on.
Ferril,
Good idea.
but in order to fight Ferril, we need to make Ferril appear, and that happens by changing the weather with the weather machine. But I can't use the weather machine until I have gained the trust of these hunters, and so I first need to do some quests for them. And there are actually 2 quests you need to do. First, I need to do the Goblin Fragment fight. Which you start by tagging this guy twice.
Right. Let's go.
Oh, the frame drops there. A little bit more Crystarium, so no learns Blizzaga for the fight.
We should search somewhere in
And,
this area, I guess.
Then I head where the fight is. Okay, so... focus on the Chocobo, because the Chocobo is annoying with the interruptions. Lemming Blizzara Blizzaga. I think Sarah died. Could have been worse. You can very easily die to that fight if you get unlucky.
Whoa! What the?
Okay.
But this is the hunter's camp. How did we get back here?
Wow. Back in a flash.
Some of
So yeah, then the next quest is the sheep quest. I need to bring 3 sheep to this woman. Or sorry, 3 wool to this woman. 3 types of wool. And I need to catch the sheep, get their wool. And the sheep get attracted to Noel when you throw Mog, or sorry, to Mog when you throw Mog. What are you doing, sheep? Oh, trying to get around the little sheep. Whatever. Yeah, I'm trying Mog to make the sheep run towards me, rather than away from me. Go away, goblins. True. Yeah, now with having done those quests, I can now use the weather machine. And I first need to make it sunny for Farewell to appear. You do that by using both of these levers once. So that's the first plan. Then second, I need to make it back stormy, because in the sunny weather, a Longui would spawn. And I fought enough of those yesterday that I don't want to fight another one today, so I'm just gonna swap. I'm just going to make it back stormy, and the storm will chase away the Longui, because the Longui is weak to thunder, so it's afraid of lightning. So this way I can approach Ferial without the Longui being in the way. And before Ferial, I want an encounter to spawn, but I think this is actually fine. I'll just go. That was late enough that I will just go straight to fight Ferial. And against Ferial, I'm gonna use strikes to create distance between Sarah and Noel. And I want to stagger Ferial before he uses the big move. Then I go to Malevolence, so Kahungas casts Faith while he's in the air. And now I'm gonna spam Blizzara Blizzaga. Kill Ferial. I'm gonna throw one potion so Sarah doesn't die, at least immediately. Yeah, I'm going to Commando after every cast, because that way the Blizzara Blizzaga will get the damage boost from being in the Commando role. Now I can throw Mog over there to get some power slivers that will be used to level up my next monster ally later. The Chichu, but I can't get Chichu yet because I have to finish both of these storylines before I can get to Chichu. I'm gonna do a menu. I'm going to teach Noel Eroga because Mutant Tomato is weak to wind. So that way I can deal more damage and launch with the thing when once he's staggered. And for Sarah, I'm going to teach or give a Saboteur bonus boost, which is going to make Sarah able to cast debuffs easier. Yeah, Ferril is really tough, especially because after he's staggered, or stagger ends, he uses Great Roar and kills you. I don't know, maybe at higher development you can survive it, but definitely not. I definitely wouldn't have been able to. Yeah, because this guy is weak to wind, I'm gonna use spam Aurora to to do some chaining. This is the Mutant Tomatoes and yeah, that was Mutant Tomato.
We might have their mod reach it, but it's not a problem for our...
Oh, got that.
Leave it to me, Kupo. Awesome.
Nice. Are you enjoying it?
This place seems weird enough.
Yeah, after each of these storylines, you're put to Void Beyond. In Void Beyond, you don't really do anything. You just leave. And that's nice.
Paradoxes. Did they really want an empty, dead world?
In a world abandoned by the foul sea, the ones who are left behind craved nothingness. An empty
Come on, Mom.
world.
Where did you hear that?
So, Erba is the home of puzzles. In the storyline Erba, we only have to do 3 sets of puzzles. But the optional areas of Erba, they have a lot more.
I bet you two can crack it, Kupo Kupo.
True. Oh yeah, the licorice pudding, that was pretty good. Thanks for the luck at the raid, Kaya. How was your stream?
No
I need to encounter the spawn here. That's quite annoying. Might go here to spawn it. That's... Can you do it from here, by the way? That was very annoying, that one,
Come on, Kupo.
the annoying Leon who spawned my path.
Well done.
244, 41. I see. Your PB is like 242, right?
Come on, Mom.
Well, I don't feel like FPSFix is saving me much time at all here.
Another head scratcher.
I mean, it's definitely saving me some time, but it's not a ton. Well, I do have an AMD, so... I don't know. But yeah, this run had like a 10th try Gahungas or something. Oh, thanks for the luck, Pineapple. How are you doing? Yeah, this run had a 10th try Gahungas, but everything else has been pretty good. Although a couple of encounters have been annoying.
There might be other things to discover too.
But I've had like one aggressive encounter so far, and that was a Gorgonopsid, which prevented me from catching the kid early, but I didn't get caught. I had really good money luck here. I'm gonna grab the Libroscope, but I can get it on the way back. I got the Martyr's badge from Royal Ripeness. I guess I'm skipping the chest. Yeah. Good. Should have gotten one more level on Sarah. Whatever, doesn't matter. We're back to normal, and then we go.
Hey, hold on a second. What do you mean, sanctions?
I must protect the sanctity of the timeline.
Here! Here! It's going.
I'll be right back. Unskippable cutscene.
You shall pay for your crimes in blood.
Sarah! Stop this, Caius. I am not going to fight you.
Times have changed. I'm not the Caius you once knew. To change history is a sin.
It's too late. The timeline has already changed.
But must we accept this, Yule?
If you change the future, you change the past. You can remold history as your heart desires.
Let's go now, before you are made to witness more. Come.
Yule.
Right. So I do need to get the Libra scope. Then I head to the gate here.
The eclipse is over. Or it never existed in the first place. History here has changed.
If the paradox didn't happen, then maybe Hope never had any reason to come here.
There's still the Oracle Drive. Maybe that would have been enough of a draw for her.
The foul
Only
sea
one
that
way to
caused
find
the
out.
eclipse. What was it looking for in the sky?
The future,
Nice
maybe?
passive.
Who knows?
We journey.
I was afraid of what would happen if no one was here.
I guess the ruins were interesting enough. They didn't need the paradox to draw them here. I hope my baby's okay without me. Director, who are you waiting for?
I don't know. But right now, we don't have a clue. But there are still
At least not against the PC world record holder.
Try asking some of the people around here.
I'm not sure if Shonen is the PS3 world record holder.
over there, Mom.
The teams are not decided yet,
We did it. Now we gotta find out which gate it belongs
but the
to.
team names are Team Choco, Team Mog, and Team Tomberry.
My bubble gate appeared there, Kubo.
So let me double check that. Yes, I'm running against the PS3 world record holder and the 11th place holder on PC version.
Using the switch. Yeah, just like that.
You say never, but it does happen.
Yeah, just like that.
It's hard to believe that all of this is happening because of one person hacking into the system.
I know, but it has to be. Maybe this is a paradox of some sort.
I think it happened in the last run actually,
I don't think that's enough.
where I accidentally did it.
That's how it's done.
And it was in that exact place, I think, too. I don't know. Maybe it was somewhere else, I don't remember. I just remember I was very short on Gusal Greens. I figured I would get this encounter here. Okay.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, it is quite annoying that the button is the same for the chocobo and the objects. And I think that's why they changed it to for lightning returns. Thanks for blessing the stream with good tomato karma. Also, how are you doing? Encounter. That's a good way to spend your time if you're feeling lazy. Yeah, I had to go here for the access key 50, and now that I have it, I can go back to Yeshes. I'll try to find the chocobo again without seeing. Nice. Yeah, now I'm back at Void Beyond.
Something looks different from the last time we were here. Mog, is this even the same place?
This is the Void Beyond.
Leave. And with both storylines now completed, I can now go to Serendipity. Serendipity is a completely optional area, but you get some fragment skills from here. And one of the fragment skills is Mog Manifestation. Which allows you to get more stuff. Well, it allows you to get stuff when you throw Mog, even if you don't throw it for a chest or something. And in certain places, you can get some special rewards. Like even monster allies. And that's what I'm gonna use to get Chichu. From Arcade Step. So if you throw Mog at the flower bushes, or the flower patch at the Arcade Step, you can get a Chichu. Go.
Who did this?
Ah, come on.
We gotta stop it.
You guys know that Mog's voice actress is the
Going our way,
Alex from Modern Family.
Who's closing things off?
I don't think it is a human. This is all the work of machines.
I think. If I recall correctly.
They're taking up position in front of the wall.
Yep. Triple interruption. Got a potent chip.
That guy must have been the gatekeeper, huh?
Guess
One.
so. Now we know how to get past the rest of these barricades.
Let none escape! Finish it off!
Lockdown status lifted.
So the ghouls here have a chance to dropping potent orbs. Surprised that guy didn't die.
Threat level Omega.
Focus! Let none escape!
Oh, I got the potent orbs. The potent orbs can be used to level up Chichu,
The Coons Valsi were like
or
that
will
too.
be used.
Wouldn't think twice about sacrificing human life.
Take this!
Look at these people. This is happening because of us.
And we're the only ones that can save them. We can't stop now. It's just what Caius would want. Caius, we gotta catch him and make him talk.
Take it easy. If we rush in, we might just lose sight of us.
I have no idea what that is. Pichu. Now it's time to make Pichu the ultimate killer he's known to be. Sending all my orbs. Then infuse Necton, Pichu, and then go.
What's his deal? Is he goading me on or just toying with me?
Sorry, buddy.
Would still be doomed. If you want to change the future, you have to be willing to shoulder the burden of saving lives. It's hard.
Yeah, this is where I'm doing a slightly different route from my PB. My PB does not go to Yasha's Massive here until later. But in here, I will go there. And go there now to get the Graviton Core from here. This is a little bit of a riskier route.
Responsible for your well-being.
I still can't believe they disappeared. That they're all gone.
But I think it's usually faster.
How many people have gone missing so far?
Giddy up.
So getting to an encounter there, so I can get so my first Augusta 200 encounter happens as late as possible, and then or well, I spawned an encounter there for that, and now I'm gonna head back to Academia and hope that I don't get encounters now. Okay, so far so good. Oh, okay. Sure. 2 encounters.
We're getting closer to the gate.
There I get the last Graviton core, and then I head to fight Zenobia. And Cogitus here is weak to a wind, so I'm spamming Aurora to kill. Fortunately, no, got interrupted there. This is the same fight, but without an elapsed team. Because the strange fruit sprout thing is really powerful. Don't underestimate the power of the strange fruit sprout thing. They can be powerful, as you might see in this fight. So Zenobia at low HP will put the defensive stance back on unless I stun lock him or her. Keep her stun locked when she's at low HP, so she can't do that. Like this. So this time loss is because of the different route.
The gate is up there, Kupo.
There, Kupo. What is Zenobia in this game, by the way? What do you mean? What she is? She's a thief, I guess. The thing that I just thought. What changed in the route? Going to Yasji's Massif.
First off, find out exactly where we are.
Earlier. So in the old route, I would go there after Augusta here.
Just got luck.
They have been two alternative routes for as long as I can remember. Both have been viable, and the other route is a little bit safer. But as long as you don't get too bad of an encounter luck, this route should be faster. Like if you get a lot of encounters on your way back from the, like we got in the other route, I wouldn't be getting the of course it's the last try. But in the other route, I wouldn't get any encounters before Zenobia, usually. Like after jumping down the escalator to the zone where there are no enemies. I wouldn't usually get any encounters there. And then I would pick up this wild artifact that's over here, right there, to unlock for the gate. In this route, I had to pick up the one in Sunleth, which is a little bit slower to get.
Just a sec. She does look like Alyssa, but it can't be her. Let's find out for sure.
Are all the people who work here the same?
Yeah, in the old route, I would go back to Academia and grab the Graviton cores after this phase. Like I got the last two encounters. Like I wouldn't have gotten those encounters in the old route. But I got them this time. But the time I gained back from less movement,
This way.
It's fine. Like it's, and you can get an encounter then when going into the Yasji's. So it's about even if I wouldn't get the encounter, but I usually did get the encounter when going to Yasji's later. So yeah. Anyway, here I would like to get some. I would like to get a Orion or a Dragoon as a monster ally. Orion and Dragoon, they both can be leveled up to learn Adrenaline, and then they can be infused to Chichu. So Chichu can then learn Adrenaline. And Adrenaline makes Chichu deal 20% more damage. When at green HP. chips there. I'm at 3 potent chip drops now. Didn't see if there were any there. I don't want the encounters, but if I do get them, then I would like to get the drop from them. They're probably at least. I'm gonna get to at least 2 encounters here and have to fight them. So because the corridors here are very narrow, and there are a lot of aggressives here, which means it's very hard to avoid the encounters. So if they spawn, I'm gonna fight them and hope that I get Orion or Dragoon somewhere along the way. If I don't, it's okay, but then GG won't have adrenaline, which makes the end game a little bit harder. I should have skipped the chest.
Nice.
I think. Okay. Didn't get into that encounter. A little bit early. Might want to force in here, but I'm gonna go. Okay, good, I got it. I got here without the encounter. And I want to get an encounter in this room so they would get stuck in the furniture here.
Fell from the sky because the Fal'Cie who powered it was gone. Then the proto-Fal'Cie was created in its place to make Cocoon float again. At least that's how Hope planned for things to go, right?
That's 2 for 2. Aggressives, which I've been able to avoid thanks to being in the rooms.
That's when everything went wrong.
The next... Okay, that's passive. I think passive is good, and then I'm gonna try to get the last encounter in this room so I don't get one before the switch. Okay, pretty nice. No encounters 51st.
Go, Mog.
Oh, come on. They were too close to me. Somehow.
Your turn. You got this.
Then yeah, I need to rotate this room so I can access the next switch that rotates the next room. I should have gone for the switch first. Whatever. But oh well.
Thank you. No one's hurt, right?
Hey, I got an Orion.
Oh, Mog.
Nice.
You did it.
Great.
Nice work.
Man.
This is the last
Okay, now I have
time.
an adrenaline
Next
Chichu,
up,
so
the very top floor.
I'm just hoping I don't get any encounters. I use the passive. Passive in this floor is pretty rare.
Looks a lot like Caius, at least.
You might be up there with him, Kubo.
You might be right. Why would the Cirrus come here?
It spawned right on top of me.
We have to focus.
Okay, that's a decent decent Augusta.
Your turn. I need help.
My PB had a really good Augusta, I think only 2 encounters. Whereas I think I had 4 this time.
This must be the heart of the system. I know it's a machine, but it seems like it's almost breathing.
If what Alyssa was telling us is true, Yule and Caius should be up here as well.
But are they with us?
So here, I want to focus on the Protocol Siedam here.
New formation. Now. Get in. This should do it.
Very nice Adam. First Adam. And then Adam 2. I want to Leaper Scope. This time I do want to kill the arms first. That was a good add-on.
We gotta stop it.
No!
Sarah, now! Okay, my turn. See how you like this. Time for you to go away for good.
Thanks to Mog, huh?
Ho! You guys play rough phone.
You saved the day.
Thank you. You did great.
After all said and done, you handled the Proto-Fal'Cie pretty well. What did you do to it anyway?
I sort of have an idea of what happened, but I can't really explain it.
Yeah, and the sad thing is that the QTEs, they don't really do anything apart from a couple of fights.
All good.
Like, the only two fights where the quick time events actually matter are
This town is full of so much energy.
Paradox Alpha and Royal Ripeness.
That should do it.
I need to turn in the Graviton cores.
I can't believe it. Wow. Oh, thank
And after that, I get the artifact, and then I want to throw for a monster ally called Silver Chocobo.
Great durability.
Nope.
that way. Fly.
There we go.
Awesome!
I get it.
The next fight is against Caius with only Sarah and Monster Ally, and it's basically this fight could be renamed as Chichu versus Caius, because Sarah is not contributing much.
Is that you?
I just need to keep Sarah alive long enough for Chichu to kill.
So the ability to change the future is a gift from the goddess herself.
Nice pattern here. I'm gonna throw a Libra Scope at Caius, so Chichu knows to use Armor Breaker. And then I'll let Chichu go ham. And I'll try to chain a little bit with Sarah, but other than that, just as long as Sarah survives, it's fine. But it's game over if Sarah dies, so can't let that to happen. And I'm starting the fight with the meteorite here, to interrupt Caius's first ring. Throw the Libra Scope. One Chichu. There we go.
To live is without meaning.
Yeah, that's where the reroute comes back. So, or using a different route, I get the time back because my PB went back to Academia 400 to get, and Yasha's Massif to get the Graviton course.
Have I really come back to New Bodom? Or is this just part of a dream?
Strange fruit sprout thing.
Kinda strange.
Yes. It's definitely more convenient to say that than Chichu.
Is this a dream world? Am I trapped? Am I the only one here? Who was that? And why is she trying to help me?
So. Healed orange with tail. That works too.
Somebody is helping me, but no one's here. That voice. I'm sure I've heard it before. You can do it. I don't see anyone. But I'm not alone. Not far now.
Well, good thing you're not a mod then.
Where's the gate? There's nothing left.
Daniel!
This place. It must be Noel's dream world.
The next fight is again against Caius. But this time it's Noel solo versus Caius. And this fight is actually not mandatory for you to win. So... I'm just gonna wait for Noel to die. And to make Noel die faster, I did not level up Noel at all in the previous menu. And then I follow Noel. And the next fight is against Gogmagog. And the gimmick of the Gogmagog fight is that Gogmagog will try to debuff himself and then transfer all of those debuffs onto my entire party. Unfortunately for Gogmagog, he doesn't have enough HP to survive Chichu and Sarah. And he kind of dies before he gets the chance to transfer the debuffs.
I thought if it bone.
And yeah, so I'm gonna use a Feral Link here to get my party buffed. Ruthless to get D-Shell on him. Then start spamming fire gun. I think that was actually the move that would have given all the debuffs on me. Maybe, I'm not sure. I have not seen that move before, so I assume that was it.
Let's go back to where Yule was.
I wonder if I can get to the chest before the next encounter. Just not. The 10 vitality essences are gonna be used to level up Chichu. They cost like 2000 gil each, so that saves me like 10,000 gil. Or sorry, 20,000 gil. That just...
You know, Sarah, I gotta thank you for not forgetting about me. You're the reason we've made it this far.
Come on, Noel. You're not just the future boy anymore. You're a part of my time period as well now.
Thanks for the raid, Metako. Very much appreciated. Hey everyone, this is Final Fantasy XIII-2. And I'm on my way to the final dungeon of the game. On a pretty decent pace as well. Hey Taco, thanks for the raid again. How's your stream? Okay. Luck.
We need to talk.
Where did my sister go?
Wait until you died to a random enemy in the last dungeon. We lost his 10 minutes. Oh. Well, which game?
No doubt about it. This is your village. But the time period. This is far into the future.
FF6. I was half expecting FF3.
This can't be the fate.
But yeah. Don't know much about 6. Damn. That sucks.
Hey, look! Lightning has left us the last artifact. Go, Mom!
Yeah, here I get the last artifact I need to open the unlock the final area.
Lightning can't remain beyond the boundaries of Valhalla for long, Kubo.
But still, it was finally
And
And it's all thanks to Noel.
Let's go keep Hope's new cocoon in one piece. If we pull it off, lightning can return fully to a restored world.
yeah, let's go. The Academia 500 is the last area. But before I go there, I'm gonna go to Serendipity to get 2 Fragment skills. I'm gonna get the Bargain Hunter and Anti-Grav Jump. Anti-Grav Jump makes me able to jump further, and which is really useful because there's a ton of platforming in Academia here. And the Bargain Hunter allows me to buy stuff cheaper, or allows me to buy stuff for lower price from shops.
What's going on?
Bursts of chaos are warping reality, Kubo.
This energy is leaking in from Valhalla. We have to stop Caius fast.
So let's first sell everything I don't need. Get a ton of money. Those can go, these can go. Mana engines can go, power chips can go. And I'm gonna buy 11 potions. And 15 power orbs. And 24 power engines. And then I'm gonna do the menu. I'm going to spam Sentinel on Noel, so that Noel gets as much HP as possible, so he has enough HP to survive the final fights. And also I want Noel to learn Reprieve. Reprieve allows you to survive with 1 HP, even if you would otherwise die, as long as your HP was high enough to begin with. Yeah. And I got the accessory slot for Noel, so Noel would learn... Or Noel would be able to equip the Grimoire hat on top of the... Magician's Mark. Oh, and I need to infuse Silver Chocobo into Chichu. Silver Chocobo has the LIKO Power Surge ability, which makes you... it makes Chichu deal like triple damage when Sarah or Noel is dead. And so my plan for the final fights is to make Sarah die, to boost Chichu's damage. Yeah, now the Bacchus twins, there are 2 enemies and they are quite strong and can do some annoying stuff. They can deal damage fast, so let's hope that this goes well. Libra Scope. Right. Sarah too.
I'm sorry.
Debuff the other guy.
Take this. Get it.
I'd rather have you guys kill Sarah, that's good.
The goddess to be.
Wait, is
Ask yourself, is this the right path? If you continue, you will commit a great wrong.
kill it.
Time to start.
You did it!
Valhalla draws you.
Okay. 115, 2 Scarletites, let's go. At least I made the early cycle here. Now the question is whether I make it to the other early cycle or not. Probably not. But it is possible. I will not risk it though, so if I see it starts to move, I'm gonna stop. Wow, I made it. I actually made it for the first time ever. I made the early cycle. Can I go away, guys? Okay, good. Getting the checkpoint here, so if I fall, I'm at least a little bit safer. Now I need to make it to the top before it turns. Barely. Okay. I'm not sure how much time that is, like that I've saved by doing perfect platforming so far. Like at least a minute, I think. I got the throw as well. That's good. Vitality boosters is worth like 10,000 gil. I have the 2 Scarletites, so my money is very bueno. Now I just need to wait this platform to rotate, so I can make it to the other side there. Unfortunately, you can't make the jump from there to there. That would save a little bit of time, if you could. I'm not gonna go for the Apcal skip. You can skip this fight, but it will make the next fight sketchy because my Feral Link wouldn't be charged. Sarah, or Pichu. Might die here anyway. Okay.
Sorry.
Dying to this fight is okay as well. It's the same as skipping it for the sketchiness. Okay to die. You don't have to fight it again. Now I just hope that I can get the feral link for the next fight quickly. Wow, this cycle is so good. I've never made it before and it saves a lot of time. I can already tell. Oh, come on. Got twice there. Usually I only get once. I usually only get once. Or caught there only once. It's fine, it doesn't cost me too much time. Now I'm gonna sell my Scarletites. And the, those. Then I'm gonna buy, as many, that was probably like 4 too many, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna level up Chichu. I give Chichu more ATB and then spam potent crystals. Get level 51 Chichu and then we go. Alright. I might have a slow fight here if I don't have the feral link. Sure. Not sure if I have it or not. Because I died and well, my fights haven't been too fast, so I might still have it. Gaungas' feral link, that is. Can't do it immediately because otherwise this guy would kill Gahangas. I do have it. Okay, good. I shifted to wrong paradigm there. It. Third time. It. Interesting that he didn't use a Mega Flare there. Whatever. Now that plan is again for Sarah to die, which she always does. Good kill there. Good.
Like a nightmare, isn't it?
24 seconds is excellent. Now here, Caius doesn't always target Sarah, so I have to make Sarah provoke Caius.
We've only just begun. You cannot stop the oblivion to come. My heart beats.
Then Chichu just says num num and eats Caius. Okay, now the final fight. I'm going to Libra Scope, which affects all three of them, even though Jet Bahamut is staying behind. Everyone knows what they're doing. Then I'm gonna start from Garnet, because Garnet has the offensive buffs and Amber has the defensive buffs at the start. Wow, Noel actually died. I wanna be at as good at HP as I can before starting the next one. Using Unicorn Horn to get rid of all the thingies. Imperiling. Potion, so Sarah doesn't die quite yet. Potions to make sure Noel doesn't die. No, 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 no. Okay, good. GG! So. New SE indeed. So yeah, if I hadn't died to the Chaos Bahamut, this could have been, if not a sub 243, then at least low 243. Thanks for the resub, Darkest. Thank you for and thank you for gifting us up to Kaya Engelsnut. Very much appreciated. So, do I kill or save Caius? Kill or save?
Kill me. You're the only one that can end this eternal torment.
Kill or save.
For Yule's sake. I wouldn't want to kill.
That was like 10th or 11th try Gahangas, I'm not sure which one.
With my own hands. Will you
One vote for kill, one vote for save.
In Valhalla, time does not flow as it should. Long before we began our battle here, I had already
That's
faced
2 for kill, 2 for save. Or sorry, 1 for save.
never to wake. Things that shall happen in your future have already been
Nothing
decided
changes.
in my own past.
2 versus 2, okay.
And how it ends.
Then you should know you can't provoke me.
3 for save.
Try. I'm not going to kill you.
That's right. You hate to kill anyone, don't you?
4 for save.
Born at the end of days.
I'm not sure if feed him to Chichu is killing. 5 for save. I guess there's 3 for kill.
You will kill me, Noel.
4 for kill.
The moment I cease to exist, you shall be released from her fate.
And it will be... Show mercy. Anyway, let's look at this run now.
Give it up. I won't do it.
So, start was pretty decent. I got a fast... I had a very fast Chaos Bahamut. And I did do the fast Chaos Bahamut 1 as well, where I didn't heal. Gogmagog 2 was... I had a Gorgonopsid, which did not catch me, but it slowed me down while catching the kids, so it did cost me a little bit of time. Then I had a first Trinecton and no aggressives, which was very good for Brescia. Alloy split was amazing as well, like all the encounters were very good. Oh, also I had like 7 Phoenix down drops. Or sorry, not 7 Phoenix down drops, but I had like 3 Phoenix down drops. And I had Magician's Mark drop. And Royal Rightness dropped me a Martyr's Badge, so my money was very good. I could have skipped even more chests that I did. Anyway, Gahongas was the worst part of this run. I lost like 3 minutes there. I had one encounter catch me in the Goblin Fragment segment. The fight itself was okay, like a 45-second fight, whatever. Farewell was okay, but there was an encounter that trolled me a little bit during a sheep quest. Mutant Tomato was gold, so that was good. Air Bacchus, I had a trouble with the encounter before the Graviton Core. This segment was great. That's the Augusta 300. I had 2 extra encounters before Zenobia. But most of this time loss is because of the route change from early Graviton Core to from late Graviton Core to early Graviton Core. So in this run I went to the Graviton Core early, and then lost 2 minutes that I gained later, gained back later after or in the Serra vs Chaos split. Then I lost a minute at Augusta because my PB has encounter, or my former PB had a 2 encounter Augusta, and now I had 4. And Serra vs Chaos was that went well. Yeah, I got adrenaline as well, so Serra vs Chaos was easy. I had a very good encounter pattern at Void Beyond that I didn't have to do any extra movement there, which is great. I had a little bit of a slow Gogmagog fight. I messed it up a little bit, but it ended up being alright. Pacos Twins was pretty good. A minute 15-second fight, and most importantly, I got the 2 Skoletites. And then Bahamut 3, like this, I had the best. It was the first time I got the early cycle, all the early cycles, and so I was able to do the fastest movement, and that saved me a lot of time. Even though I died to Apkalu and Chaos Bahamut, I still golded. Although dying to Apkalu doesn't really mean anything because you can just retry the fight and it keeps going.
And the timeline is back to how it was.
And yeah, but yeah, the death to Chaos Bahamut, that definitely cost me at least 40 seconds. I think it would have been sub 243 if I hadn't died to the Chaos Bahamut. Oh yeah, this stream was brought to you by Vinuscore, by ending the FF12 run. But yeah, hey, if you like the run and haven't yet, follow to get notified from my future streams. I'm doing Final Fantasy XIII Platinum Percent in 3 segments next week, and then in 1 segment on 1 week from now. So look forward to that. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe. Comments are good for YouTube algorithm, and probably most of my viewers are probably not subscribed. Whatever it is that people always say in YouTube videos. This is the end of the YouTube video. Bye, guys.
Every day.